Hey everybody, Cinema Sickness here with your daily sickness video, and as always, hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And today I got some more Listia unboxings for you guys. A lot of great stuff I've recently received off Listia.com. So as always, let's just dive right in and see what I've recently gotten in the mail. So first package here we have, oh very cool, we have the final season of Californication. So the 7th season of Californication. As you guys know who follow me on social media and at cinemasickness.com, you know that I am currently working my way through the entire series of this, and I've pretty much blown through it in the last week and a half. I've just been marathoning the absolute hell out of this, and rightfully so. It's a fantastic series. I am actually currently halfway through, actually more than halfway through, the 7th season, the final season here of Californication. I've actually already started watching this, and I can't say the season not as good as the rest of the seasons, but still, I've been loving the show so much and just having an absolute fun time blasting my way through it. Only downfall with this release right here is the fact that there were what looks like some issues with the disc. It was listed as scratch-free, and I will agree, the disc is scratch-free, but it looks like there's some kind of defect on the discs or something like that. It's the same exact 2 marks on disc 1 and disc 2. I don't think, I highly doubt it's going to actually show up in the video, but there's these 2, I can't even show them to you. There's a mark right there and a mark right there. They won't even show up, but they're these weird marks. They look like they're actually below the surface. So I don't know if it's a printing error or what, but they play just fine. I actually just blew through the first disc, so no playback issues, so that's good. I don't know what it is. Like I said, it looks like maybe a defect in the printing, but it doesn't seem to be affecting the playback, so that's good. And I didn't bother to return these or anything like that because I only paid 20,000 points for this. And if you're familiar at all with Listia, 20,000 points, basically that's the equivalent of paying a couple dollars for this. 20,000 points is not a lot of points when it comes to Listia. So basically, it's kind of again, the equivalent of paying $2, $3 for this. That's it. So I decided for that just tiny little amount of points, I don't know why nobody bid on this besides me, but for that just small amount of points, I'm just going to keep it. And I'm glad I did because it played perfectly through. Will I replace it someday? If I come across a brand new copy of this for $5, something like that, I might pick up another copy, but perfectly glad having this, and I have the entire series now, and that is awesome. Like I said, I'm loving this show. Very glad I have this, so cool. The final season, season 7 of Californication. Awesome. I always hate how they do that, too. Californication, the final season. Why don't they just say the 7th season, or the 7th and final season, or something like that? I don't know. Anyway, very cool. So, all right, next here. I think I know what this is. This is kind of heavy, and yeah. All right, so recently, for those of you who know, I used to collect cinematic trivia board games. So, Trivial Pursuit, Warner Brothers, and the Scenic games, and all just kind of trivia games for movies and TV. And I stopped collecting those a while ago. They were taking up too much space. I really wasn't playing them all that much. So I just stopped collecting them and put them all up in the old library, up in the old bedroom. And they've been collecting dust. I really didn't want them anymore, so I sold them all off on Listia. And they sold pretty well, and I got a ton of points for them. So my points just kept racking up and racking up and racking up, and it got to the point where I had just a ton of points on Listia, and I needed to get rid of some of them. I just had so much, I figured I would just splurge a little bit, spend some points on some stuff maybe I wouldn't normally bid on. And because of that, I ended up getting Ant-Man 3D Blu-ray Digital HD Combo Pack. Very awesome. I do already have Ant-Man on Blu-ray, but again, I'm splurging a little bit. Figured I'd pick it up on 3D. I really did enjoy this movie. I thought it was great, and I'm already looking forward to watching it again. Next time I check it out, I can watch it in 3D. Very cool. And hey, Steelbook collectors, there you go. You guys are always asking, do I collect Steelbooks? Not necessarily, but I do like them, so I got another Steelbook for the collection. Very, very cool. And yeah, so there you go. Ant-Man, Blu-ray 3D, Blu-ray Digital HD Combo Pack Steelbook. Very cool release. All right, ooh, and then we got a Game Boy game here. Okay, we have The Sims 2. It just is what it is. Not exactly a game I'm dying to have. To be honest, I've never really played The Sims all that much. My wife was in love with The Sims, so I do actually look forward to checking this out because if it's anything like the PC games she used to play, it looked interesting. It looked fun. I might get into it. I don't know. I want to try it out. I mean, I don't think it's going to be quite like the PC game. I'm thinking it's going to be different, obviously. I mean, it's a Game Boy Advance game, not a PC game. So there's got to be some differences. But I'm looking forward to seeing what differences and everything like that. I don't know. We'll see. So The Sims 2 for the Game Boy Advance Bidding didn't go very high, so needed it for the collection, so I got that. All right, and then we have, oh, this is cool as well. This I don't consider splurging. This I definitely had to get my hands on. And we got some more 3D here with the Blu-ray, Blu-ray 3D, DVD, digital copy, plus music diamond edition release of The Little Mermaid. Yes, that is awesome. You guys know me. I love different Disney release variations. I already have the standard Blu-ray diamond edition release, but I did not have the 3D release, and that's awesome. I've actually never seen this movie in 3D, so definitely looking forward to checking that out. And I love Little Mermaid. Grew up with Little Mermaid, one of my favorite Disney animated movies. I grew up like around the time of Little Mermaid, Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin. That was pretty much my time period right there. That was when I was like a kid, really into Disney when I was a kid. So definitely one of my favorites right here, and very cool to have it in 3D. Of course, I'll be keeping my standard release as well, because again, I love different Disney artwork variations, and as I said, I'm not a big slipcover fan, but I love me some Disney slips, so very cool. Only downfall with this is it doesn't come with the digital code, so I don't have the digital copy or the music. It is what it is. You guys know me, even though a lot of people think it's crazy that I feel like this is incomplete because it doesn't have the code. Even if I didn't use the code, even if the code doesn't work anymore, that little slip of paper just means a lot to me for whatever reason. So it does kind of bug me that I don't have the slip for this, or the digital copy code for this. Even if it was already used, I'd still just like to have it in there. But again, it is what it is. Not the biggest deal in the world, and had to jump on this. And bidding didn't go too crazy high on this, so that was awesome. So again, Little Mermaid 3D, very, very cool release. All right, and then next up here we have, oh boy, okay. here's a little bit of a Listia horror story. We have Around the World in 80 Days. Great movie. I do already own it on DVD. The reason I got this is because my DVD copy I bought back in, when did this movie come out? Early 2000s, something like that. I forget. The movie came out a long time ago. It does not say on the back. I hate that. Why do Disney titles never put the dates of the movie on the back? It drives me nuts. But my copy had some scratches on it. It still plays fine. I've watched it a few times over the years. It still plays just fine, but it has some scratches on it, and that kind of bugged me. This was listed as being completely scratch-free. It's definitely not. The disc has scratches on it, and it's not even like minor ones. It's ones that when you look at it, you go, wow, like there are definitely scratches on this disc. You can immediately tell. So I decided to keep it because I didn't spend many points on this. Bidding did not go very high on this at all. I think it was like 10,000 or less points, something like that. No, nobody bid on this. So I got it for barely any points, so I figured it wasn't even worth the trouble of me returning it. And technically, this has less scratches than my copy. It's actually in a little bit better condition than the copy I have. Again, both have scratches on it, but this one has a little bit less, so technically, again, in better condition. So I figured, the heck with it. I'm just going to keep it. I'm not going to go through the bother of returning it and all that stuff. I'm just gonna hold on to it. So I let the lady feedback, because that's what you do. It's, just like any other auction, say like Amazon or eBay or something like that, you leave feedback. And I left the lady feedback, but I left her, I didn't leave her negative feedback, I just left her neutral feedback. And I just said, disc was listed as being scratch-free, but it wasn't. Disc had scratches. And that was basically the end of my my feedback. Lady flips out. She writes me this nasty email telling me I'm just like this horrible person and I'm trying to scam her and stuff like that. It leaves me like nasty feedback and just freaks out. It was the weirdest thing ever. I mean, this lady was obviously completely psychotic. Again, for those of you who follow me on social media, I actually posted her her reply because it was just like, wow, like she was just completely nuts. So, yeah, it's Listia. Like, again, Listia is the internet, and as I always say, the best thing about the internet is also the worst thing about the internet. The people. There are great people, and then there are crazy people. So, yeah, the lady just blatantly lied and said the disc was scratch-free when it so obviously was not. Again, these aren't minor scratches that, oh, maybe she looked over them. No, the scratches on this disc are pretty prominent. You can definitely tell they're scratches. So, again, the lady just blatantly lied and flipped out at me for doing so. So, whatever. It's Around the World in 80 Days. I got a copy that's in still better condition, but I'm going to have to hunt down a copy that's completely scratch-free in one of these days. Hopefully, that'll happen. All right, so I believe some more Game Boy here. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, we got two in this one. Okay, so these actually came together. This was one auction. We have Lizzie McGuire On the Go. Already have it, so didn't really need that. If I'm not mistaken, was it the Lizzie McGuire games that were okay? I forget. I want to say the Lizzie McGuire games were actually decent, surprisingly, but I could be wrong. I could be thinking of some other franchise. I haven't played them since I tried these out, but I want to say these are okay. I forget, but I already had this, didn't need it. The whole reason why I bid on this auction was for this. Powerpuff Girls, Him and Seek. Very, very cool. Love me some Powerpuff Girls. The game was okay. It wasn't really the best game ever, but definitely wanted it. Needed it for the collection. Did not have this one yet, so had to bid on that to get this. And bidding didn't go too high, so that was great. So another Game Boy game for the collection. And then, finally, we have... oh, another Blu-ray here. Very cool. This is the Blu-ray DVD Digital HD combo pack of The Gambler. That is great. I heard good things about this movie, so definitely a movie I've been wanting to check out. And I love Mark Wahlberg, and so definitely wanted to see this again. I've heard good things. Looking forward to checking it out. And yeah, I mean, the fact that John Goodman's in this alone pretty much has me sold. But yeah, like I said, I heard good things. Leave some comments down below. Let me know if you heard good things as well, or bad things. I don't care. I want to know your thoughts. So very cool. And it's brand new, factory sealed, never opened. So there you go, guys. All the goodies I got for absolutely 100% free, thanks to the awesomeness that is Listia.com. So, as always, guys, if you're looking to join Listia, I will leave a comment, or I will leave a link down below in the description of this video. You can leave comments if you want, but down in the description of this video, I will leave a link, a special link that's just my own link. If you use that link to sign up to Listia.com, you'll get 1,000 free points simply just for signing up. Again, Listia is like an auction-based, or like a point-based auction website, kind of like eBay sort of, but you're not spending money, you're spending points. So you have a game lying around that you don't want, you put it up for auction, people then bid on this, they bid points on it. After the bidding's over, you then get those points added to your account, and then you can use those points to bid on things you want. It's awesome. I love it. Again, I don't list on eBay or Amazon anymore. I do everything through Listia. Absolutely fantastic sites, and I'd highly recommend it. Again, if you guys are looking to join, link down below in the description of this video. Use that specific link, and again, you have 1,000 free points just for signing up. So, all right, guys, that is it. So like I always say, thank you guys so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a new video from me every single day, hit that subscribe button, and you're going to get one. And also, if you want to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, hoodie, tank top button, hat, kids gear, all kinds of cool Cinema Sickness gear, head over to cinemasickness.spreadshirt.com. And finally, if you want to show your support for new content and show your thanks and appreciation, head over to patreon.com/Cinema Sickness, where any tiny little bit helps and is very much greatly appreciated. So that is it. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.